Like, if you're a Seattle fan and you're waking up to the fact that you have a really good quarterback, you have a really good head coach, you have some young talent on your football team, and you have the chance to make some things happen in the NFC, not just this year, but in future years, you got to wake up as a Seattle fan and be like, wow, I feel great about my football team right now. And you should. And this is a team that's going to make some things happen this year. There's no doubt about it. Sam Darnold is playing at a very high level, and he played at a very high level last season. And I think the Vikings are probably kicking themselves for not re-signing Sam Darnold, especially for the contract that he was given and the fact that JJ McCarthy just doesn't look like he's going to be that good. But Sam Darnold is picking up right where he left off last year. I get it. The playoff performance was bad. Okay. It was his first playoff game that he started. He now goes to Seattle. He has a very smart offensive coordinator in Clint Kubiak, and he has some weapons on that team that he's delivering the football to. But the reason why this Seattle Seahawks offense is dangerous is because their quarterback is really, really good. And you're starting to see consistency from Sam Darnold. Right now, PFF has him graded as the number one passer in football. His passing grade is number one. You look at the game last night, 111 passer rating. That's just fantastic. So far this season, 905 yards, 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I mean, there's just so many good things that Sam Darnold is doing right now. And when you look at the Seahawks, if you're a Seahawks fan, you have to be over the moon that Sam Darnold is your quarterback. Because what this guy is getting paid over the next 3 years, this might be the best contract in football right now. This is a guy that can operate the offense, that can make plays out of structure, that can deliver the ball down the field, deliver the ball accurately on time. I just see so many good things with Sam Darnold. Really good leader. He's an adult. He does all of the right things. And the fact that the Seattle Seahawks were able to get him for what they got him for, I think they signed him to a 3-year, $100 million contract. His cap hit this year is like $13.4 million. The most that his cap hit is going to be over the life of his contract is $44 million. And what that's going to allow the Seattle Seahawks to do from a roster perspective and how they're going to be able to build this roster out, I mean, man, they're going to be able to build out a really good football team here over the next few years. And it's because they have a quarterback who's really damn good, and they have a quarterback that's not costing them that much, and they're able to put pieces around him. I am so impressed with what we're seeing from Sam Darnold. When you look at his numbers from PFF, now I want to go to I want to make sure that we're getting the right dropbacks, because I think Marcus Mariota is like highly ranked, but he's only started 1 game this year. So when you look at Sam Darnold, big time throws, he has 5 this year. Turnover worthy plays, he has 1. Average depth of target, 9.3. Adjusted completion percentage, 81.5. He's tied for 3rd in the league on adjusted completion percentage. I am so impressed with what we're seeing from him right now. I think that you can make a case that, like, Sam Darnold, Matthew Stafford, Dak Prescott, Josh Allen, and Justin Herbert, and Lamar Jackson, those guys to me have separated themselves this season from the rest of the pack. And Daniel Jones. And I'm sorry, Indianapolis fans. Daniel Jones. Those quarterbacks to me have separated themselves from the pack in terms of quarterback performances. And it's so impressive to see. And I love the fact that Sam Darnold understood where he was at in his career, right? He was at a career crossroads after Carolina. So what did he do? He said, I am going to go get coached by some of the best minds, offensive minds in football. I'm going to go get coached by Kyle Shanahan. I'm going to go get coached by Kevin O'Connell. And I'm going to develop under these guys. And what happened? He developed under these great offensive minds. And now he's under another really good offensive mind in Clint Kubiak, who's making some things happen, right? So the self-awareness from Sam Darnold to say, I need to make some changes in my career and I need to do it a different way. And I need to have a plan and I need to execute on that plan to make sure that my career gets on track. I mean, hats off to him. Hats off to Sam Darnold. And look, yesterday, and we could go over the game yesterday, 18 for 26, 242 yards, 9.3 yards per attempt, 69.2% completion percentage. He's completing 70% of his passes. PFF has him ranked in terms of adjusted completion percentage, tied for third with 81.5. I mean, it's flat out incredible to see. I am so proud of Sam Darnold. I'm so proud of his development. I really liked him coming out of USC, and he's looking like that third overall pick. If you were to say that what you're getting from Sam Darnold the last 2 years, is that worth the number 3 overall pick? Absolutely. Now, the Jets are looking at that and saying, we busted on that pick, which is completely fine because right now they don't have a franchise quarterback. Sam Darnold is doing this for other teams. I'm just saying that when you look at what Sam Darnold is doing right now, if you drafted him as a number 3 overall pick, perfect. Like, you're getting your money's worth. And like, even when you look at last year from Sam Darnold, I get it. In the 2 biggest games of the season, Sam Darnold did not play his best football. And that's absolutely fair. I understand where people are coming from with that. And at the end of the day, yeah, you need to play your best football in the big spots. But I think because of the fact that he didn't play his best football in the biggest games, that gave Seattle a really good quarterback on a cost-controlled contract. And shout out to them, man. Again, you look at the numbers, 13.4 this year. They have Sam Darnold for 33.9 next year. The year after that, 44.9. And they're probably going to extend him, and that cap number is going to go down. Sam Darnold right now, for this season, he's going to be 28 years old, and he's under contract for the next 3 years in Seattle. And when you look at the rate in which these quarterbacks are playing, he has at minimum a good 7 to 10 years where he could play high-level football. So Seattle might have just walked into a franchise quarterback that they can now build their organization around. They have a smart head coach. They have a franchise quarterback. They have some talent on their team. They're going to have this offseason $56 million to spend. But it's not just what they're going to do this offseason. It's what they're going to do come postseason time because this team is legit. They have a very good defense. Their offense can move the football. They have a smart offensive coordinator. They have a very good quarterback that's playing at a high level. They have some weapons. And they are building a team right now that you say, wow, this team could legitimately be a team that can make something happen over the next few years here. Like, are we talking about this team as a potential contender in the NFC for the next 5 to 7 years? Yeah. They're going to have years where they look like a legitimate contender because of the fact that they have a really good quarterback and they're going to have cap space to spend. I think they need to find what Seattle needs to find is a dude, right? Like they need to find a dude at one of these premium positions, whether it's offensive line, whether it's edge rusher, whether it's wide receiver. Jackson Smith-Njiba, you could say he's a dude, but I would say also basing your offense around a slot receiver. I don't know. You can do it. Obviously, the Rams did it with Cooper Kupp when they won a Super Bowl, but I just worry about that. I do worry about that. So I just look at this team and I say they're building a legitimate contender over there in Seattle. And I think fans of that football team, like if you're a Seattle fan and you're waking up to the fact that you have a really good quarterback, you have a really good head coach, you have some young talent on your football team, and you have the chance to make some things happen in the NFC, not just this year, but in future years. You got to wake up as a Seattle fan and be like, wow, I feel great about my football team right now. And you should. And this is a team that's going to make some things happen this year. There's no doubt about it.